Sure.
Double sure.
Here we go. Yeah. Done you again, eh, bit?
You're a bloody cheat.
Language.
One last kiss.
Arrête.
I might never see you again.
Arrête.
Hibbert. Time to parade. Je suis désolé pour mes amis, mademoiselle.
Ça fait rien, monsieur.
Stella. It's time.
Here we go again. That's for you, son.
Merci.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Bonne chance, monsieur.
Merci.
Company! Right! Down!
All present and correct, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant Major.
Sir.
Company! By the center! Quick! March!
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. We're in because we're in because we're in because we're in. We're in because we're in because we're in because we're in. We're in because we're in because we're in because we're in. We're
Transport officer there, sir.
Lieutenant.
Second Lieutenant Raleigh, sir.
You're to report to the officers' quarters down the bottom on the right.
And do you know where I could find the General?
Yes, he's in the stable block. That's all off limits to you, Lieutenant.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Is this the General's office?
It is, sir. Now's not a good time, sir.
Could you tell him his nephew's here to say hello?
Yes, sir. Follow me, sir.
Right here.
Draw to a close now. Carry on.
Sir.
Your father put you up to this?
Sir?
What is it you're after?
An old school friend is out here, sir, and when I'm posted to my unit, I wondered if it'd be possible for it to be his battalion, sir.
Anyone I know?
I don't think so. a scholarship boy. Stanner. MC at Vimy Ridge.
Captain Stanner.
Yes. We used to spend a lot of time together. He's been out here almost 3 years.
You don't want to join them. Not now, of all times.
I do, sir.
They may have a hell of a time of it.
That's just what I'm hoping for, sir.
You are, sir?
I shouldn't make exceptions, just because I happen to be your uncle.
No, sir.
How are your father's crocuses?
Not up to much.
I told him he'd set them too deep. Had some grub?
Yes, on the boat over, sir.
Well then.
Evacuation, Lieutenant.
Just saving what we can, sir.
Mr. Osborne, go and find Captain Hardy.
Righto, sir.
Number 9, platoon to the right. Come on.
Hardy! Hardy!
What are your fellows here then, Osborne?
Stanner's just sorting out the mess you left these trenches in.
Don't want to be his second in command. Sober old thing like you.
If I wanted your sympathy, Hardy, I'd ask for it.
You already have it, chum. Big German attack's expected any day now. We're off in the nick of time.
Oh, it's been expected for more than a month.
Huh. But there's more Bosch transport coming up than usual. More trains puffing in with reinforcements. We'll hear it again tonight. I shouldn't wonder how many days you're here for.
6.
And you'll get it right in the neck.
Thank you so much. I'll tell Stanner.
How is the old sook?
Best company commander of the lot.
He's a hard drinker.
Let's get this over with.
We need to check every inch of this sector before nightfall.
Yes, sir.
We won't last 5 minutes if the Germans attack. Good work, men. Let's get as much of this sorted as soon as we can. Be careful.
We hold 200 yards of the line left and right. The Germans are just 60 yards away from the sap. It's been stalemate for well over a year.
Splintered trees on the right?
What's left of the Larchwood?
Oh.
Need the bricks?
Yes, got it.
Mauve Farm. I had 2 fellas hit by a sniper out there.
Commanding officer and his number 2 in here.
Well, obviously the sergeant.
Servants and signalmen through here.
All of that. Yeah, no. But just bring the kettle and everything like that and put that over here with the jugs and everything like that.
Hello, Mason.
Ah, just brewing up, sir.
This way. Other officers in here.
What arrangements do you make for the men?
I don't know. Sergeant Major sees to all that. Right. 115 rifle grenades. Shouldn't use them, a bit rusty. 500 Mills bombs, or thereabouts.
What about the rest?
There is no rest. We're taking it all with us.
The last of the men are ready to go back down behind the line, sir.
Right, I'll be up in a jiffy.
Sir.
What's going to see Stanhope?
Risks facing his drunken wrath. Not likely. Cheerio.
Oi! Come on!
Mason, candles!
On the way, sir! Coming through. Oh dear. Yeah. Right. Let's see if we can't get some light going down here for you, sir.
Right, there we are. Out you get. Follow me.
First time, sir?
Yes, it is.
You see all this? It's poison, sir. It's gas. See, look. All of it dead. Sorry about the smell, sir. The trench belonged to the French before they deserted. Didn't bury the bodies, but used them to shore up the trench walls. Poor buggers. New officer for C Company, sir.
Thank you, Jarvis. Follow me, sir. Keep your head down, sir. This bit's not fixed yet. Mind your back, lads. Officer coming through. Here we are, sir.
Thank you, Sergeant Major. Battalion headquarters told me to report here, sir.
Sorry, what?
Well, I was told to report here, sir.
Whiskey?
Yes, just a small one, thank you.
Say when?
When? Thank you.
Well,
Here's to the next 6 days, sir.
Osborne. The name's Osborne. You need only call me sir in front of the men. The other officers, they call me uncle.
Rowley. James. Jimmy.
You ever been up the line before, Jimmy?
No. Only just left Barford.
Barford, really? Our company commander was at Barford. Do you know him?
I do. Yes, Captain Stanhope. He was my house monitor, 3 years above. He used to come and stay with me and my sister Margaret in the holidays.
Right. Well, you'll find him changed, I expect. He's led this company through all sorts of rotten times. Big strain on a man. Yes.
Can I leave for supper, sir?
Yes, do, Mason. This is Mr. Raleigh. He's just joined the company.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
What are you tempting us with tonight, Mason?
Soup, cutlets, and pineapple.
Oh, pineapple. Splendid. What kind of cutlets?
Oh, you got me there, sir. I shouldn't like to commit myself too deep.
Ration meat?
Ordinary ration meat, yes, sir, but new shape.
Oh.
Smells like liver without the smooth, wet look.
Thank you, Mason.
Very good, sir.
No boy.
Ought to have stayed at school, poor sod.
He's keen.
Show me a kid out here that hasn't been.
I'm keen. Keen on going home.
Yeah, well, you won't be, you pillock. Except on a stretcher. So go for your arse and wipe these plates. Fuck.
Yes.
I had a rather unpleasant surprise, sir.
Yes.
The pineapples.
What about them?
They're apricots.
There wasn't a label on the tin.
The captain will wring my neck, sir.
Well, haven't you anything else?
Well, there's the pink blancmange, but it's not anywhere near stiff, sir.
Oh, we'll just have to chance it with the apricots.
Very good, sir.
My stuff, should I unpack here?
No. You're through there. Take a light with you, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Star. Nice meeting you, Jimmy.
And you, sir.
Uncle.
When you've cleared up here, Watson, move on further down the line. Then get some kit.
Thank you, sir.
Foul churches, rusty bombs, damp rifle grenades, the whole place is a disgrace.
This dugout smells like a cesspit.
Mason!
Just bring the soup, sir.
Damn the soup, bring some whiskey.
Stano.
Bloody Captain Hardy. Well, if I see him, I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Stano.
Hello, Stano. I was told to report to your company, sir. Well, you said I should come and find you if I ever join up.
Evening.
There's been a terrible tragedy, Trotter. Mason's tinned pineapples, you see, they turn out to be apricots.
Give me apricots every time. Pineapple chunks are too bleeding sickly.
Dinner is served.
Well, go.
Come along, Uncle, you sit here. Rally, you better sit there.
Not now.
Would you over? Trotter,
Rally, how do you do?
you haven't been in the army 5 minutes, have you?
No. Yes, no. I had 8 weeks training at Salisbury Plain. And I was in the Corps at school.
Mason, what sort of a soup is this?
Yellow soup, sir.
It's a very deep yellow flavour.
Pepper bacon.
Oh, sorry, sir. When the mess box was packed, the pepper was omitted.
Why wasn't it packed, Mason?
Oh, come on, we need pepper. It was missed, sir.
Do you want to go back upstairs in the trench?
Turner!
Sir? Run over to A Company and ask Captain Willis, with my compliments, if you can lend me a little pepper.
Sir. Screw of pepper. That's what you asked for.
Was bad enough with pepper. Without it, bleeding awful. Eat your soup.
I want to go down that way, chum.
Captain sent me.
You'll get your bloody head blown off.
Jammy tosser.
What's this?
Meat, sir.
Yeah, what sort?
Oh, sort of a cutlet.
There's cutlets and there's cutlets, Mason.
Oh, yeah. This one's a cutlet.
Trotter goes back on duty directly he's had supper. No. Now, in fact.
I haven't had my apricots yet.
They won't spoil.
Never known nothing like a war for upsetting meals. I'm always on call with me grubs
That's
up.
because you never stop eating. Trotter's relieving the other platoon commander, Hibbert. You best go with him to learn. Go and fetch your stuff.
Yes, sir.
Cigarette?
Come here. Put your respirator under your chin, like a serviette. Here you go. All right, and you won't be needing that stick, son. Just in case we have to run fast. Mason, don't let anyone touch my apricots.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, Mason.
Mr. Hibbert?
Mr. Trotter?
Put the wind up from that one. Right, you'd have to put them in separate pockets. Green one's business as usual. Red one's to signal an alarm. I set the wrong one off once. Nearly cost us the war. Go on, have a go.
Can I?
Yeah. Yeah, go on.
It's just... step it out.
Come on.
That's a Lewis gun.
Optimum range?
It's just over a mile, Mr. Trotter. Is that them?
Yeah.
Bit of sniping on our left. One or two rifle grenades coming over on our right.
Thanks, it's good to know. Hot soup and a good chop will put that right.
Thank you. No appetite. Pain right inside my eye.
You're back on duty at 11. I'll get Mason to call you.
Right.
Oh, forget swine. There's no proof for neuralgia.
Come on. He looks wrong.
I may have let Warren get away with that, but no more.
No man of mine is going sick before the attack. Bloody little funk. Shh. Whoa. Keep your head down. This is the sap. Put you to within just yards of Jerry. Come on.
It's awfully quiet. Apart from that rumble in the distance.
Troop trains.
Germans.
Them on us. All waiting for it to happen.
And what about after it happens?
Come on. Let's get back. Have a nice cup of tea.
Riley tells me he was at school with you.
Margaret.
Oh, Riley's sister. She is beautiful. Is she waiting for you?
She thinks I'm a wonderful chap, commanding a company. I daren't even go back on leave. I don't want her to see how shot I am. I can't bear being fully conscious all the time.
Well, when the war's over and the strain's gone, you'll chuck all of this muck in.
He's gonna tell her I reek of whiskey all day long.
Oh, God, no, why would he?
How many battalions are there in France, Uncle? 50 divisions. 150 brigades, 450 battalions.
All
That's
right.
1,800 companies. Why
All
this
right.
one?
That's it. Come on.
Why now?
Come on. Come on, man. Come on. There you go.
Oh.
Come on. All right. There we are.
Oh.
You go to sleep.
Go to sleep yourself.
Have you woken up from all right?
Tuck me in.
There we are. What? What?
Kiss me. Oh, stop it.
How's it cold? Go to sleep. Just sleep. Sleep.
Good night, lad.
Good night, Mr. Trotter.
Good man. Knocked at your knees, Evans.
It's my elbows now, sir.
Just need a bit of greasing. Anyone seen a skylark?
They're all up at Wipers, sir, crapping on the French.
Sir.
CEO wants to see you, sir.
What now?
Yes, now, sir.
Tell Mr. Raleigh to step up, Sergeant Major.
Yes.
Good morning, Stanhope.
Sir.
Take a few. D Company's German deserter. He says the attack's coming the 21st.
Thursday, day after tomorrow.
Once it does come, we can't expect much support from behind.
No reinforcements, sir.
You're to stay where you are for as long as you can. Slow them down.
As long as we can, sir.
Our orders are to stay put. Let them come to us.
And that's it, sir.
That's it. Cheerio, Stanhope.
Cheerio, sir.
Sending Captain Willis for you?
Sir. Captain Willis.
Stand down!
Stand down.
Well done, men. Well done, Evans.
There goes that.
Right. Thank you, Tanner.
Need me to teach you how to shave, lad? You smell that? Hey? Not like a fat ration of bacon when you're famished. Come on, Mr. Raleigh. Right. Bacon, bacon! Bread, sir.
Okay. What's the jam, please, man?
It's strawberry.
Probably polished off the raspberry. On a pip for getting stuck behind my plate.
That's me. I'm done.
Cheery soul. You know, I feel like I've been here ages. We've still another 5 days to go. It's funny to think of Bosch being so close.
Yes. About the width of a rugby field.
Or do you play?
No. Well, I used to. Mostly reffing at school these last few years.
Are you a schoolmaster? I don't mind schoolmasters.
I used to play for the Harlequins.
No.
In England on one occasion.
You played for England?
It was a long time ago, don't breeze about it.
Don't any of the others know?
Doesn't really make much difference out here.
Well, I should write a letter to my sister.
It's coming Thursday.
The 21st?
Mm-hmm.
My birthday's on the 22nd.
I'm sure the Bosch have taken that into account.
And all my parcels will be delayed.
That's if anyone still loves you, Trotter. Sergeant Major's got the men preparing the wire. When they've done all along the front, I want them putting a belt down both sides.
Both sides?
If this attack comes, I'm not going to trust A and B companies to hold their ground on either flank.
Right. When's it expected?
Thursday.
Huh. It's odd. I'm glad it's coming at last. Sick of waiting.
We'll get no help from behind. We're not to budge.
I see. Yes.
Perhaps you'd like some sardines.
I should loathe it.
Very good. Day after tomorrow. Fuck.
Stella?
Mason? Bit early, but it's damn cold.
See any shows when you were last on leave? Well, wish I had now. Spent all of my time in the garden working on the rockery.
Your wife must have been thrilled.
Well, Jen and I, and the boys, pretended there wasn't a war on. It was great.
I'm going to inspect my rifles now. Where shall we put letters?
I just put it on the table for the quartermaster.
Leave it open. I have to censor all letters, it's the rule. Give me that letter.
It's private.
Do you understand an order? Now go and inspect your rifles.
Sir.
Do you know what? I think I'll join you.
Oh, look here, Osborne. I'm commanding this guy. I don't read his letters. Then you read it. I don't want to.
Oh, it's nothing. It just describes how he got here, no place name, all the usual stuff.
Read it.
All right. I was taken along some trenches and reported to C Company. A nice officer greeted me, older, second in command. And then there he was. Captain Stanhope, MC, tired because he worked so hard, because of all the responsibility. The other officers told me all about him, the finest officer in the whole battalion. Would you like me to seal this now?
Excuse me, sir. CEO needs to see you at HQ, sir, right away.
I can smell the whiskey on you, Stanhope. You need to steady on.
Will that be all, sir?
The Brigadier's been to see me. He wants us to make a raid. To find out how many have come into the line opposite.
When?
Tonight.
Oh, that's absurd.
It is. Which is what I told the Brigadier. So he's agreed to tomorrow afternoon instead.
Afternoon?
A surprise daylight raid. Under a smoke screen, 2 officers, 10 men. Tonight we'll mortar some holes in the Bosch wire and cut some holes in our own. Harrison from Trench Mortars is coming for dinner at 8. Join us.
Very well, sir.
I want 1 officer to direct the raid and 1 to make the dash in to Collis and Bosch.
Do you want me to go with them, sir?
No, I can't let you go.
Well, whom do you suggest, sir?
Osborne. He's level-headed. He can direct the raid.
Who else?
Well, Trotter can't cut a dash. Hibbert?
I don't think so. Why not send a good sergeant, sir?
The men expect officers to lead a raid. How about that youngster sent up to you last night?
He's a bit new to it all.
All to the good. His nerves are steady.
He's only just arrived,
Well,
sir.
who else is there?
Do you like fish?
Fish, sir?
We're having some fish sent up fresh from Railhead for supper. Carry on.
No need to worry about the wood, Mr. Riley. Just the bolt, magazine, and barrel. Take over.
Right. Clean as a whistle, Private. Marvelous.
I'm afraid I can't stick it any longer.
Rotten, isn't it? I've got it like hell.
Really?
Had it for weeks.
Well, I'm sorry, but I need to go down. I need to go to the hospital. I need to get some sort of treatment.
You're staying here.
I'm going to see the doctor.
He'll only send you back. Save yourself the walk.
But I have a right to go sick. If the men can, why can't I?
You're going to stay here, and you're going to see it through with the rest of us.
The pain's driving me mad. You can't stop me.
I could have you shot for desertion, but I'd rather spare you that disgrace.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh, really? I'll give you half a minute to find out. "20 seconds. 10. 5.
I am never going up those steps. The men looking at me, No, I'd rather die here. Please.
I know how you feel.
How can you know?
Because I feel exactly the same. Every little noise up there makes me feel sick. I loathe it. Sometimes I wish I could just get into bed and pretend I'm paralyzed. Just lie there until I die.
What does it matter? They've sent us here to die.
I suppose you are knocked out. You won't have to bear this hell anymore. But don't you think it's worth standing in with men like Osborne, Trotter? They all feel like we do. They do. But they stick at it. That's the only thing a decent man can do. You won't tell anyone how much of a funk I am, will you?
I won't if you.
Good man. I have 10 minutes. We'll go in together. We'll hold each other's hands. Jump every time a rat squeaks. I mean to come through this, Hibbert, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I'll make you some nice hot tea.
Can you guarantee it's nice?
Well, to be honest, it is a little oniony, sir.
Ah. All right, Mason. 2 cups of onion tea and bread and jam.
Coming right up, sir.
Excuse me.
We've got to make a raid, Uncle. Tomorrow afternoon, under a smoke screen, 2 officers, 10 men.
Who's going?
You.
Ah.
And Raleigh.
Why Raleigh?
You to direct, Raleigh to dash in.
Ah. You want me to tell him?
I'll tell him.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What time?
5 o'clock.
5.
Cheer up, skipper.
We've got to make a raid tomorrow afternoon.
Not all of us.
Oh, just me, Raleigh, and telling the boys.
Raleigh,
Excuse me, sir.
you only just got here. And you too?
Me too.
What a nuisance.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Mr. Hibbert!
Ready?
Ready.
Good man.
Have you told them?
Yes. Osborne took it on the chin. Raleigh thought it was exciting.
Good fella. I know this is hard on the man, Stanhope. So I've pulled a few strings with the quartermaster. And I've thrown in a few goodies of my own.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's the least I could do. Bang on time.
Don't you need to see for yourself that they've done the job, Harrison?
Delegation, Stanhope. And they always hit their coordinates. Well, 9 times out of 10.
Thank you. Gentlemen. To C Company.
To C Company.
To C Company.
C Company.
Rations for the Colonel coming through. Hey! Excuse me, lads.
Fucking hell, I'm sorry. Cheers. Rations on post here.
Watch your backs, lads.
Rations on post here.
Fucking chickens. Bollocks.
Sorry. Coming through. Shit. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. So.
Good morning, Jarvis.
Morning, sir.
Watch your backs, lads.
Here he is. All right, Jarvis. Cup of tea. Well, but you know what to do.
All this waiting is like being summoned to the headmaster. I didn't think I'd have that feeling again.
The plan was to blow a dozen holes in different places, sir.
Took 3 hours to blow that one.
We must make a surprise raid. Farther up the line. After dark.
Yes, I suggested that, but the Brigadier was adamant that present arrangements would stand.
Damn it. The Germans will have a dozen machine guns trained on our bloody great gaping hole.
Now listen here, Stan. My report's to be at headquarters by 7 this evening. If we wait till dark, it will be too late.
Why 7?
Some conference with Army Service Corps.
Dinner at 8, you mean?
HQ need as much information as possible as early as possible. That's why we can't wait until after dark.
Can't we?
Those are the orders. It's only 60 yards or so. The smoke ought to cover you nicely. If I could cancel it, Stan, I would.
Of course you would, sir.
Robert, join your son. My darling Joan, when you read this, I don't imagine that for one moment you'll feel bitter or resentful.
Morning, Wilkins.
But you will find no comfort in the thought that I went down fighting for my country. You are too clear-headed for that, my darling.
Peters. Evans.
There is a job to be done. It ought never to have arisen, but that is not the point. I have had so very much out of life. But all these youngsters do not realize how unlucky they are. So new are they to their very existence.
Evans. White. Peters. Smith. Watson. Wiggins. Taylor. Draycott. Stafford. And Hawkins.
Everything ready, Osborne?
Yes, I think we're ready, sir.
The smoke bombs will drop exactly on the hour. You'll give the word to go when the smoke is thick enough.
Will do, sir.
Men had their rum, Uncle.
Sergeant Major has seen to it now, sir.
Would you like to speak to the men, sir?
Well, don't you think they'd rather be left alone?
I think they'd appreciate a word or two from you, sir.
If you think they would. Good luck, Osborne.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sure you'll put up a good show. And you, Raleigh?
Sir.
Just go in like blazes, grab hold of the first box you see and bundle him across.
Yes, sir.
And bring us a spare if you see one handy. A great deal depends on you bringing in a German. You never know. It may win us the war.
Stand up.
Be up in a minute, sir.
The ring is for Johnny. The watch should go to Richard. And this is for Joan.
You're coming back.
Take it.
What should I do without you?
Please.
I'll see you up by the sap before the off. Ah, damn you, Colonel.
8 minutes. Time for one small pipe. Oh, thank you, Mason. Best for them not to see our rank.
Right. Yes.
And you might want to turn out your pockets, too. Like some rum in your coffee?
Might make us a bit muzzy.
Yes. Well, we'll have it when we get back to celebrate.
Good idea. Wish we could start now.
7 minutes yet. All right. Take a last look at this map. Right, it's very simple. When the smoke's thick enough, we're going to run across to this point here. You'll jump into the trench, grab the first German you see. I'll blow my whistle, and we'll run back like it blazes. The whole thing will be over in under 3 minutes.
As quick as that?
Quick as that. Now let's forget about it for the next 6 minutes.
I don't think I can.
Well, you must. Is your coffee sweet enough?
Yes. These smoke bombs, do they make much of a row? And
Do you prefer coffee to tea?
For breakfast. I wonder what the Bosch are
Personally, I
doing
prefer cocoa for breakfast.
I'm sorry.
Well, why shouldn't I prefer cocoa for breakfast?
No, I keep talking.
It's all right.
Will they retaliate in any way?
Bound to.
Show it.
The time has come, the war has said, to talk of many things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings.
And why the sea is boiling hot.
Yes.
And whether pigs have wings.
Good. Black pigs or white pigs?
Black pigs.
Why?
Well, they run all over the New Forest.
You know the New Forest?
My home's there. Alum Green. It's just outside Lyndhurst.
I know Lyndhurst. I used to walk through the forest with my rucksack and sandwiches. I like it better than any place I know.
Stanhope and my sister and I would spend days and days walking the forest. You should come stay with us sometime.
Yes, I should like that very much.
I'll show you places that nobody knows about, where the forest gets much darker and thicker, cooler.
You know, where I live, in Sussex, there's a Roman road called Stane Street, and it runs straight as a line all the way from the coast to London. And near my house, the old road runs over Bignor Hill. The new road's been cut around the base of the hill. The old road hasn't been used for donkey's years and is all overgrown with grass and bushes and trees growing right in the middle of it. Oh, I just took all of that off because I didn't want to run the risk of losing it. All right, we better get ready.
Yes.
I'm not gonna wear my belt. Just take my revolver.
I feel so much better with this in my hand, don't you?
Something to hold on to. Loaded all right?
Yes.
I do hate leaving it with a nice glow on top. 3 minutes. We better go. Listen, Riley. I'm so glad it's you and me together.
So am I.
We'll put up a good show.
Yes, we will.
Good luck, sir.
All right.
Good luck, Mr. Raleigh, sir.
Thank you, Mason.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Jenkins.
All the best, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir. Good show, sir.
Thank you.
Back safe, sir.
Thank you, Andrews. And sound. Hello, lads. You'll be all right, sir.
Mr. Luck, sir.
Thanks.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Come back safe, sir. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Stay safe, sir.
Thank you.
Do well, sir.
Do my best. At least the weather held. Boys.
Stay safe, sir.
Thank you. Good luck, sir.
Eyes to the right. Better than pissing yourself over there, sir. If you'll pardon the French. Right. Time to go. Brings back a helmet, Mr. Raleigh.
With a German inside.
Show him what C Company are made of.
Do you proud, sir?
Stay low. Eyes forward. Don't look back.
Bumps the daisy, sir.
Precisely. Down, get down. I'll save you some chocolate.
Very kind of you, sir.
Just keep your head down.
Not at me. All right, chaps. Right, come on. Catch up! Keep going, keep going. Keep your hands. Stay together. Come on, catch up.
Here you are, sir.
Sergeant Major! Anyone! I can't see. Smoke's too thick, sir.
Sit him down.
Light!
Stop that.
Give him back his other things. We've got everything we wanted. 20th Hurtenbergisches. The regiment came into the line last night. They're packing them in here now. The Brigadier will be pleased.
How nice that the Brigadier will be pleased.
How many made it back?
How many did you expect to make it back? 4 men. 1 officer made it safely back.
Riley. You've done very well, Riley. You deserve a military cross for this. Carry on.
Must you sit on his bed?
And then I picked up a couple of tarts and took them out to dinner.
Here we go.
I must have drank enough bubbly to sink a battleship.
Float. It's float a battleship.
Float a battleship, and then I took them for a spin out to Maidenhead.
Where'd you steal a car?
Danced for a bit at Skindles, drank a lot of port and muck, and then damned if I didn't lose my way on the way back and get us stranded from anywhere. And the two little tarts started cursing, so I said, "Shut up, or I'll chuck you out on the road and leave you there." Drove off doing 60 and didn't have any trouble from them after that. Good little girls.
You're the kind of man, Hibbert, who makes girls hard to please.
Don't you think you've had enough champagne?
You wouldn't know a good champagne if it was spat in your face.
There you go, lads. Tuck into that.
That's mine. All right. Sorry.
Will you join us, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you. You did well, sir.
Fought hard, sir.
So did you.
Did you see how much that lad struggled?
No.
Don't know what hit him, poor sod.
Your foot.
Tastes all right, doesn't it?
What's in it?
Horse. I'm joking. Jumped right down the hole, grabbed him. I slipped up. Yeah, he did. And then I grabbed him, kicked him up the rear end a few times.
I wouldn't mind taking her for a spin.
Prefer to picture of Jean-Paul Pierre.
You don't understand anything about art.
Mason, whiskey!
Think that's wise, Skipper? On top of the champagne.
I think it's very wise.
To tell you, sir, after this one, there's no more whiskey left.
We brought 6.
5 have gone, sir.
Tea, please, Mason.
Please.
Right, you are, sir.
I better go and relieve young Raleigh. There's nothing he's supper.
I think he prefers it up there with the men.
Oh, he said that.
Not in so many words.
It's just a short of lad hadn't liked. We could have had kids. Plucky.
Shut up.
Did I ever tell you about the girl I met in Soho?
Go to bed.
What?
I said, go to bed.
Well, that's a nice way to end a jolly evening.
Clear out of
I'm
here.
not sure I'm the one who needs to go to bed.
Clear out of here.
What do you mean?
Get out of here!
I have every right to be in this room.
Clear out of my sight! Get out! Get out of my sight.
Little worm. Gets on my nerves. Doesn't his repulsive little mind make you sick? Must be nice to be you, Trotter. You never get sick to death of anything.
Funny you knew.
You're always the same. No imagination.
Tell Mason he can have my tea.
You realise you're my second in command now, don't you?
I'll lay you down, Skipper.
Mason.
Sir.
Clear this filth.
Very good, sir.
bring Mr. Raleig's dinner.
But
Here you go, son. And lay a place for Mr. Riley. Good lad.
Captain Stanhope wants to see you. Go on, I'll take that. Good luck.
Turner, cup.
Dinner was at 8. We've kept it warm.
Thank you. But I had something to eat out there.
Do you think they want an officer prowling around, sucking up to them?
Why did they share their rations then?
So you know my men better than I do. Sit down.
I'm all right, thanks.
Sit down. Thank you, Mason. You insulted Trotter and Hibbert by not coming down. My officers work together. I'll have no damn prigs.
I'm sorry. I'll speak to them.
What are you staring at? Anything funny about me?
I'm sorry if I annoyed you by joining this company.
Oh, what on earth are you talking about? Eat your dinner before it gets cold.
I'm not hungry.
Sit down and eat it like a man!
How can I? When Osborne is lying out there!
Little swine. You think you're the only man who cares?
Oh, you were drinking
The
champagne!
one man I could trust! The one man I could talk to man, who understood everything!
How can you...
You think there's no limit to what a man can bear? Get out, get out. Get out.
Right, Bert. That's us. Sir. I've got you a nice hot cup of tea, sir.
It's quiet enough now. You never know, do you? That's the stuff for troops. Good cup of tea.
Cut 4 packets of sandwiches, sir. Half bully beef, half sardine.
No pastre de fragua, Mason.
Milkman hasn't come yet, sir.
Thank you, Mason. Clear up your kitchen a bit and join Mr. Trotter.
Very good, sir.
Right. That's me. I'm done. Cheerio, Skipper.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, Stanhope. Cheerio, Riley. I'll be up in a tick.
Cheerio, sir.
Tell her.
Sir.
Hammond. Hibbert. Hibbert! Come on.
There's no hurry.
The longer you stay here, the harder it'll be to go up.
It's no good going up until I feel fit.
Drink this. Then you need to go up.
All set, sir. I'll pop down again at 10, get the spuds peeled.
All right, Mason. Mr. Hibbert will lead the way.
Sir. Cheerio, sir.
Cheerio, Mason.
Sir.
Get ready.
You caught a blighty one, Jimmy. Home again.
Oh, I can't be sent home just for a knock in the back. It's like in Rugger. Get up and dust yourself off, boy.
It's bound to hurt a bit, Jimmy.
There's something pressing down my legs.
Yeah. It's just a shock.
I can't be down here when everyone else is fighting.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Don't wait for me if you need to go.
It's quite all right, Jimmy. It's all right.
Can you stay?
course I can. I'm here. I'm coming. Here we go. Is that better? Jimmy? Jimmy?
Sergeant Major says, can you come at once, sir? Sir!
All right, turn around. I'm coming.
Thank you.
My dear Margaret, I am at the front at last. I was taken along some trenches and reported to C Company. A nice officer greeted me. He was quite old, second in command. And then there he was, Captain Stanhope, MC. Tired because he worked so hard, because of all the responsibility. Then I went on duty on the front line, where the other officers told me all about him, the finest officer in the whole battalion, and the men simply adore him. I'm proud to think that he is my friend. Your ever-loving brother, Jimmy.
Hier drüben! Ja! Ja, hier vorne!